Yes, the golden point period that turned into a kickathon, and it's reignited what it seems like an age-old debate about golden point and how it should be played, with the Warriors and the Seagulls sharing the points on the weekend. Gus, you teed off at the start. You've set the tone for this one. Gal, where do you stand after hearing what the top teams?
Well, look, I like extra time. I think bring in extra time, but bring in golden try. So if you score a try in that extra time period, you win the match, golden try. But if you do kick a field goal and lead 19 points to 18, then you lead 19-18, but you'd still play 5 minutes each way, which gives the opposition team time to kick another field goal or time to score a try. So I like golden try, but with the option that you play the 10 minutes out.
Gus, does it work that way, or golden try and share the spoils?
No.
Okay.
I don't like it at all. I've never, in the early days when they first started, I thought this is good because sometimes it saved a bad game.
Yep.
Sometimes the games were bad, ended up in a draw, and you walk away a bit deflated, and then it sort of got some excitement about it at the back end. But now they've just become very, choreographed field goal shots. The referee puts the whistle in the pocket. There's no offside. There's no proper play of the balls. There's no wrestle. They don't penalise slow play of the balls. The whole rule book changes when you get into golden point. Seven extra tackles because the bloke misses a field goal. I mean, who invented that rule, for God's sake?
But it's exciting, Gus.
Eh?
It's exciting for the fans. It's a game for the fans. It is exciting, and you're right. It did fix bad games. The back end of the game, when it's a draw, you get extra time, golden point. It's fun.
I'll tell you what I don't like about it most, right? I thought the Titans battled really hard last night. Terrific. 89 minutes and 45 seconds. They're in the game. They get beaten by a point. They end up with the same premiership points as the team that gives up and gets beaten by 60. I don't like that. They earned a point. They went to 20 all at full time. Give them a point.
Mate,
what's wrong with that? Because
we're playing for keeps. You know as good as anyone. We're playing for keeps in this sport. We're not playing for... You get a free point if you get a draw.
Yeah, but all the rules go out the window, Gal, in the last 10 minutes.
Tell the referees. The referees need to take more... That's a referee's
And then they'll blame the referees for deciding the game on a penalty. They're in a no-win situation.
So you're suggesting 1 point, even if the team wins, gets 2 points, but even the team that loses in extra time gets
1 point each.
So you're saying 80 minutes draw, game over, 1 point each.
End it.
Mate, we need to create content for the fans out there. It's exciting. It's fun. It's good. I think it's... I actually look at the field goals themselves. I think even watching that is fun. But I think if you bring in the 10 minutes extra time...
Not fun for the losing team.
I know it's not fun for the losing team. I was on the end of one or two of them as well. But for the fans, it's good. It's a good part of the game.
A few dodgy decisions in there, or at least depends who you ask. In particular, some fierce debate since the match about Josh Aloiai and the charge down on Sean Johnson.
Yeah, well, the game backs itself into this situation. I mean, it wasn't a very great indiscretion, I didn't think. He's hardly touched him. Physicality kick-out got a $1,500 fine for the same thing a couple of weeks ago. Mitchell Moses, when Mitchell kicks the ball, he jumps in the air. Mitchell actually kicked him in the belly. I mean, he hasn't attacked the legs there. That's just the ball swinging around, kicked him in the belly. Never hurt. He got up and kicked the goal, for God's sake. That's playing to the bunker and using the bunker and playing it on the rules the way they are. That's why I don't like it.
I'll tell you what frustrates me most about situations like that. Again, all the onus is on the defender. A week ago, Tedesco tries to tackle kick-out leans into him, Teddy knocks himself out, right? If Teddy goes in the shoulder charge him or hurts kick-out, Teddy's getting suspended in trouble. We've seen multiple times a defending player getting knocked out because he's had a head clash with the attacking player. That's fine, okay? But what they've done in this situation, the NRL have created a competition between the player who wants to charge the ball down and the kicker, because they've taken out the blockers. They've taken out the blockers. Why have they taken out the blockers? They want to create a competition there, but the defender, when he gets to the kicker, what can he do? He can't do anything about it.
Who sat down one day at the NRL and decided, look, we've got to stop anyone putting pressure on kickers and we've got to put anyone putting pressure on catches. What do we got now? What do they call them?
Disruptors.
What are they?
Disruptors.
What's a disruptor?
Exactly.
Sounds like something that AXED could be.
I agree. I think it's crazy. I don't
Disruptors. Then they want to go back and look where you were looking, and if you were looking at the bloke, if you heard the interpretation of the ball,
I heard the one the Sharks game on the weekend.
You can't go up and compete for a ball anymore. You can't tackle anyone who catches the ball anymore. What do they want? It's like they're scared.
And these halfbacks are so skillful these days. They kick the ball so well. If you don't press them and take away their time, you're getting 40-20 kick, you'd be down the other end of the field tackling. They do not allow their own team to protect them.
Don't start me on obstruction.
Having blockers. I don't know why we don't have blockers and let the team have 1 or 2 blockers there to protect the kicker. That may stop the bloke getting
Why
there
not make it open
down.
slather? Just you can block whoever you like.
Well, Gus, I'm with you.
Make it open slather.
Hammer the kicker as
guys
well.
like Joey and JT saying you've got to do more to protect the playmakers.
Because what were they?
Yeah, well, exactly.
They're
So
playmakers.
what were you?
No, but even Joey disagreed with the
That one, yes. But in general, protecting the kickers and the playmakers in general, like we don't want to see instances like Lockie Elias last couple of weeks.
Lockie Elias was an accident. Like this is the thing that gets about the game too. It's a contact sport played by big, tough, grown men and women at the moment, and women. But the thing is, things are going to go wrong. Things at times are going to go wrong, and we feel we have to punish everyone when things go wrong. If you're not doing something illegal, if you're not intentionally trying to hurt someone, well, you know what? I think it's something gone wrong. Look, I don't know how long you got for it.
It happens.
That's what I mean. That's my point. It happens. In a contact sport where people are as big and as strong as they are, sometimes things are going to go wrong. We shouldn't want to punish everyone for that. It's going to happen. I feel terribly sorry for the young bloke. I don't want to see it happen to anyone. But at times it's going to happen.
All right. Des Hasler complaining after the Raiders game that the chaser, Chevy Steele, could have been offside, you know, in that, which everyone's offside in those sort of situations. You know, if we're going to get pedantic about rules and whether or not something should be reviewed, go back and watch the Johnson field goal attempt that eventually gets the penalty. This is the one down there, Chevy. He's near enough to one side. That's fair enough in that sort of game. Go back and watch the play the ball before they throw the ball to Sean Johnson. I think it's Aden Fanua-Blake. Watch this. That's a play the ball, is it? Yeah. Now, if you really wanted to challenge and go back and challenge things that happen during the course of the game, we allow that to happen all game. We just allow that all game to happen. That's not illegal. Play the ball. Nope. If you want to get pedantic about rules, all right, but they pick and choose when they apply it. There's nothing illegal about that challenge, and he's not hurt, and he didn't attack his leg that was to the ground. Where they dive at the leg that's planted on the ground, that's different. But, you know, the rest of it's fair game. What do you just... We'll just stand there and let you kick, mate. If you're good enough, you're good enough. We'll just all sit there and let you kick. That's not the game. As you said, we're playing for keeps.
I'm with you.